Hey folks, remember when I was talking about this tree trunk? Well, I decided to put a couple of gold grills right there. Look at that, huh? I'm going to use some of this crab apple wood. And even got a little grill thing on the top there to put things that not so direct to the fire or whatnot. Maybe some bread, toast it for a minute. I'll dig that out a little more. I'm gonna check it out. All right. Getting ready for Dave's tree trunk grilling. Or should I say, or should I call it tree trunk grilling and chilling? Or should I call it tree trunk grilling Dave's way? Or should I call it tree trunk boom, boom, boom? All right, folks, so what we're gonna do, we're eventually gonna cook this with crab apple wood. Very good for smoking and very good for cooking. But if you notice on the bottom there, it's drier lint. Then we got some small twigs. And then from there, we're gonna go to the smaller pieces of crab apple. And then we're going to put a nice big chunk on there. And we're going to see if this wood here attached to this trunk holds up. It might be maybe 2 cooks out of it before the whole thing, like I said, burns down. But we're going to give it a whirl, and we're going to see what we're going to put on here. All right, so we got the small stuff going right now, with a little help from some, some means of starting a fire. No, actually, folks, I didn't make it from scratch. I use a little bit of lighter fluid until like we're in a different environment. Then we'll make it the right way. I think my reading glasses or my prescription glasses is probably bright enough for a magnifying glass to start a fire. Imagine that. Oh, here we go. We're going to let this come down a little bit. Then we're going to add some smaller pieces. Then we're going to put the bigger pieces on there. All right, folks, so we're getting the fire going with a nice crab apple wood, which is very, very good for smoking or cooking. What I think and I'm going to do is I'm going to put a nice pork loin, tenderloin, a pork loin on it. Slow cook it, slow smoke it. And then at the very end, I'm going to put it on the grill just to crispy up the outsides. I don't know if I want to go all the way with this, but we're going to find out. I'm glad that you all joined me. I'm Dave from Grilling and Chilling with Dave, Yanis Outdoor Adventures. Stay tuned. Oh, look at that grill. Look at that tree trunk. You guys come up with a name for it. I already tried to come up with a bunch of different names for it. But we could call it Junk in the Trunk Grilling. Or we could call it any of the things I said, but I would like to hear your comment of what we should call this old tree trunk that's on its last leg, like I said before, until it all burns down. All right, folks, we got this nice, big, fat, juicy, tender pork tenderloin. Excuse the noise in the background. It is country, but folks go down the street there about this time. Right around here, it's about 4-something o'clock. It's an hour earlier than it is on the East Coast. So anyways, we got it marinated with a nice herbs and garlic. Pretty hot. Well, the wood's a little moist too, so it's actually helping the smoking action. We're gonna smoke it. Got a little bit of grill marks on there. We'll flip it a few times. As long as it's up above 275, you don't have to worry about bacteria. This thing is getting up there now, so got smoke. It's not a smoker, but hey, I thought it'd be a cool idea to cook on a tree. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's smoking right now. That's what I want to see. Man, there's all kinds of traffic today. Never is there this much traffic. Anyways, that smoke right there, that's what I'm looking for. That's right, folks. Remember, crab, apple, or any apple wood. Very, very, very good. Very good. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it on there or finish it off wrapped up on top of the other grill. We're going to find out as soon as I put a thermometer on there. All right, folks, so took it off the old tree trunk grill. It looks like now it's getting ready to cook some good stuff. Anyways, took it off of there, wrapped it up here, put it on the indirect heat, turned the right burners on very, very low, put it in there and finish this puppy off. It's going to be so delicious. Let it rest for 10 minutes, maybe a little more. Now watch this, folks. Just watch this. 1/4-inch slices. Oh, well, there we go. Now we're going to get past the ends. The ends are good. But once you get past that, look at that, huh? Oh my goodness gracious, just melting. Look at those juices, huh? Let me do this a little quicker. Should have used a regular fork. I thought this was going to be a big fork situation. Oh, delicious.